Hey guys, thanks for joining. If you're viewing right now, we're taking baby David over to his final resting place. Baby David was abandoned at the Marion County Coroner's Office after he was born, stillborn, and his family never came back to get him. So we are currently taking him over to his final resting place on the east side of Indianapolis. Yes, the heavens are definitely crying today because it gives me great honor to honor these babies, even though their lives were very short-lived. We still want to honor their lives because their lives did matter, and we want to show them the exact same respect and dignity that any other person on this planet would receive. So I volunteer my time to take these babies over to their final resting place. And the last time we actually escorted 5 babies at the same time because there were multiple babies left at the coroner's office, and they were also left at a couple different hospitals in the area. So we took them over to, there's a cemetery here in Indianapolis that actually donates the plots for them to be buried in, and then an amazing woman called, her name is Linda Zanacco. She runs a ministry here in Indianapolis called He Knows Your Name, and she's the one that contacts me to escort these babies over to their final resting place, and it's a great honor, and we do it every single time. We're working our way around 465 right now, which is the major interstate that goes all the way around the city. And then we will be getting off on the east side to take them over to their final resting place. Or, excuse me, baby David. I was thinking of the last funeral that we escorted that had 5 babies. And the sad part is we actually do these funerals for the abandoned babies about once every 2 to 3 months. And sometimes we'll have, like one time we had 5 babies, sometimes we'll have 2 babies. and today is just one, baby David. But he was left at the coroner's office for 2 months. So we are finally taking him and giving him a Christian burial today. I want to thank everybody for watching and being this baby's family for a day. So just know that we do thank you for taking the time out of your day to even watching us taking baby David over to his final resting place. It does mean a lot to us. And also, if you have a second, if you want to look up He Knows Your Name, they do amazing work with, they also have care boxes that they take to hospitals, that if they do have a baby that is born stillborn, or if they are late term miscarriages, that they can put this box in the mother's room that refrigerates the baby, and then it allows them to have another day or day and a half with their baby, because they are able to refrigerate them and keep the baby's body from decomposing. I believe it's called a safe haven box. Or, no, excuse me, it's a cuddle cot. That's what it's called. So the cuddle cot is what they bring in to the hospitals, and then the safe haven boxes, the boxes that they put at fire departments and various other places where people can basically surrender their baby. If they don't have the means of taking care of them, they can find a safe haven box, and as soon as they place the baby in there and close the door, it sends a message to the fire department or wherever they dropped off the baby, so they can go recover them. And they just placed a baby box in Florida, and I believe they placed one up in northern Indiana, and within a few days they had the first baby placed into that safe haven box, and it alerted the fire department, and a firefighter recovered that baby within 17 seconds. Within 17 seconds of them closing that door, the firefighter was there to recover that baby and give it the attention and the services that it needed. I'm so sorry I am not able to read everybody's comments right now. One, because I'm driving, and two, because my screen is actually pointed away from me, so I'm not distracted by it. But I want to thank each and every one of you that are watching and being baby David's family for a day. We have just a little bit longer here on 465, and then we'll be hitting the city streets, and then that's where it'll get a little bit more congested, where, you know, I'll actually have to do a little bit more work to get baby David over to the cemetery. But if you want to say a prayer for baby David, it would be greatly appreciated, and we can all be baby David's family for today. For those of you that are just joining us, baby David is the baby that we are escorting today to his final resting place. He was left at the coroner's office for 2 months after his death, and the family never came back for him. So an amazing lady named Linda Zanaco has a ministry here in Indianapolis called He Knows Your Name, and she actually goes through all of the legal steps to adopt every single one of these babies, that gives, and then that process gives her the right to make funeral arrangements and give these babies a proper burial when the families abandon them at the hospitals or at the coroner's office or wherever they go to. just about to the exit of where we will have to finally be on the city streets. And we'll be getting off the interstate here shortly. Just joining us, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching today, taking the time out of your day to be a part of baby David's family today. We are escorting him to his final resting place, which we are just getting off the interstate here in Indianapolis, and taking him to the east side where he is going to have a proper burial today. The heavens are definitely crying because baby David was left at the coroner's office for 2 months, and we are finally giving him a proper burial today. Director's not keeping up with me. I have to slow down a little bit. Usually we try to stay about 25-30 miles an hour, and it looks like she's doing about 15. and gentlemen. And there goes baby David.